Yeah, nigga from the north side. Yeah, nigga from the north side. When a nigga be slab, 41 when I ride. Yeah, nigga from the north side. Yeah, nigga from the north side. When a nigga be slab, 41 when I ride. All the time UG41 bound, I'm a original nigga that be my grandma.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is Coffee and Duchess Podcast. I am your host, Mecca Don, aka Mecca Swain, through Work Media, Coffee and Duchess. I got my crew with me. What's up, y'all?
I know what your cap.
Go ahead, Bob. What's going on?
Ain't nothing much, man. What's up with y'all, boy, man? Appreciate it for coming through, you know.
That's our guest right there.
Got Money Mixx squad in the building, man. What's up, man? Stacks, what's up?
Rachel, man, you know, cool, man. How everything with you?
Man, right here, man. Fly Hydro, that's DRU. Twitter, Instagram. Got my guy Seth in the building also. What's up, bro?
What up? It's yours truly, Seth, aka Sweet Precious Jones. Y'all can hit me up now on Twitter as well, at Precious Jones, and on Instagram is sweet_PRUJUS Jones. What's up with everybody? I'm excited, man. We got Money Mixx in the building.
Shit.
It's been, you know, we've been dealing with these brothers for quite some time now, man. So I enjoy having y'all around.
That's a pleasure, man. For real.
I think this will be a more kickback podcast. We're going to get into a lot today, though, because there's a lot I want to ask y'all about.
Go ahead, dog. Shoot first, ask questions last.
I want to know. All right, so, I mean, tell everybody exactly about Hugie. We want to hear about Hugie.
Boy, that thing country, boy.
Man, that thing's super country, man. Like, you ain't never see, like, what's the countryest thing you ever see? You ever heard about, like, some country shit, but, like, what's some countryest shit you ever seen?
My grandma used to cook chitlins.
Man,
It used to stink up the whole place.
You gotta give me
It
something.
used to stink up the whole place. I'm telling you, that's the countryest shit that I know of.
All right, come on, Seth. Let me see what we...
I mean, just not having cell service and damn no lights. Be like, God damn, how do y'all do this?
Y'all ain't never had a wild hog walk through your yard?
Nah.
Some country shit, man.
Yeah,
You have a
fox
damn
and
possum or a damn fox or some shit in your yard.
Yeah,
man.
we get possum.
Raccoons and shit.
We get a possum.
You got plenty pops.
I mean, I don't know when at my people's house. I mean, there's some country shit out there. And that's where I spent most of summers out in Orangeburg or whatnot when I was living in Durham, North Carolina. But I would say the countryest thing was my uncle. He didn't have no floors. So you walked up the steps, you opened the door in this bare ground. Again, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
country, boy.
That's in Orangeburg?
How y'all get through the house, then?
What do you mean you walked through that motherfucker?
What was his bathroom? Was it an outhouse?
No. I mean, the bath, but like, all right, so the main walkway had no flooring, but the rest of like the bathroom and all that shit did. But this nigga just never finished rebuilding because he just turned up like nigga drinking Keystones and shit.
He
You
be
know what I'm
walking
saying?
beer
I'll tell y'all some more
Yeah.
country shit I've
Yeah.
been through. I've actually been so deep in the country where we took a bath like in a outhouse like a Big Ten type shit.
Yeah.
That's like children, deep in Beaufort.
Yeah, that's some
That's country, right?
country shit.
country,
man.
right?
That's some country shit,
That
man.
real country right there.
But I ain't gonna lie. Listen, the life of living out there in the country is way laid back than the city.
Word,
Like, I
bro.
mean, like police wise, man, you might get like one police come through the area per day.
Yeah,
that's
wow.
it.
Yeah.
You kind of do what you want to do. Shoot your gun when you want to.
Word.
I mean, that's
In
the
your
perks.
yard.
You know,
You ain't
That's
ever
the
gotta
perks to
leave
it, man.
take a piss outside.
all day.
And
That's
then
me right there.
I gotta say this though, it kind of teach you more like, see when things slow, you can get more like learning.
Yeah.
You got that time to learn. So like, you know, we outside chopping wood and shit. You know, then really hands-on skill. More hands-on skills can be taught out there
Right.
because you got the time to actually, you know, do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the police do come out there. I thought only the game wardens was
But
out
they
there.
come through, man, every once in a while, man. You know, they gotta come.
Berkeley County like to come out there sometime. You know, every blue moon, it don't be like a whole lot. You
It's
know,
the
everybody
life,
low-key
though,
out
man.
there
I
in
ain't
the
gonna
country.
lie. I wasn't treated because it made me who I am today. Because if I've been in the city, you know how the city's so clustered. So when you do things, you know, a lot of hate coming, a lot of other action gonna come behind that.
So what's a weekend like in Hugie, South Carolina?
Well, shit. Well, me growing up wise, when I used to wake up, first thing first, man, we used to smoke a L. You know, roll out one, smoke, go outside, chill on the block, everybody under the tree. You know, we just be chilling and we be
Go
drinking.
in on a half a case of beer, some
Hell
shit,
yeah.
and get fucked up all day.
Getting fucked up early.
Instead of
Pass the
quarter to
time,
so
man.
Y'all just got a tree instead of what we
It's in the details. He said under the tree.
Yeah.
Under the tree.
Under the tree.
Yeah.
Right?
Under the
The
tree.
meeting tree, right?
Yeah,
Word.
that's the
Right.
spot everybody come and link up.
Right.
Word.
So what else goes on that weekend?
We might ride out though, man. We might ride out to the city or some shit.
What's the city? What's the city for
Right out
you?
here in Charleston or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
We
Charles.
might,
Right out
might
to
stroll
Charleston.
through.
Mm.
Everybody
Town.
carpool now. You like probably like 6 hours on a Honda type shit, but we gotta ride because we only got one vehicle type shit coming
Yeah.
out.
Word.
Yeah.
So
So y'all got Florence up there also though, right?
Hell no.
Florence and Eugene's
on
not
the
close?
end, no.
Hell no.
No?
That's
Florence
on
2
the
hours.
That's
We-
too close. That's too far.
We,
Yeah, that's
we what,
okay.
30 minutes from Charleston?
Florence,
Yeah.
like that Florence about what, 2 hours?
Yeah,
in?
about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours.
I'm thinking of like King Street.
Yeah, King Street.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
King
King
Street right
Street.
there.
King
Yeah.
Street closed. Yeah, damn sure closed.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So we got Money Mix Squad in here, man. So we gotta talk about some music, man.
Alright.
All right. So y'all, the Money Mix Squad, the album came out 2017.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it, man. How was it recording that one?
Boy, we had a hassle, boy. That thing took us, what, 3 years?
3 years, man.
3 years straight.
On one
We had a
album.
hassle.
Yeah.
And I'll give y'all the flow of that real fast.
Talk about it.
So, you know, he got a history of coming up, man. So like, you know, this Money Mix Squad, he ain't once been just me and him. You know, he been like a lot
A
of
squad,
people,
a
a
squad.
whole lot of people.
Squad of people.
So, you know,
You giving us the
we
story?
young, and everybody passion might not be there,
Yeah.
like at the time, because everybody got their own life and how they live. So, you know, me and him, go ahead, I'll let you get the floor.
Dang,
Don't shy away from the story, man.
I
You gotta
watch
open up.
shit, we open. I ain't kind of open. I ain't gonna lie. Well, it's little. I don't know what you put out inside.
Bash punch in it.
Yeah.
Fruit punch or something. But dang,
That's that DP.
But you know, man, what dog name was P? You remember off of that My Mixtape joint, how he was telling his story? Basically like
QCP.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Basically like, you know, like all us end up growing up together, man, we been year high, you know. And it basically been like the rap shit started from all them boy rapping. I ain't been on that type of level. My brother used to rap, and like I used to, you know, always hear everybody going
Older
hard.
or younger?
He older.
Older brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all
I had
never
a
heard
baby
of Slim
friend.
Baba?
Nah,
Yeah, Slim Baba, the
Word.
UG.
Okay.
I know y'all know Dirty Deal.
Yeah.
See, them boys been
Black.
them the ones rapping out
Yeah.
there. But see, I raised up on Mount Pleasant side too.
Right.
So I had my peoples over there, like Grind Till We Shine.
Right.
Them boy coming out of Hamlin right here in Mount Pleasant. So that what kind of had my passion towards the music, because I used to watch them recording the barn. So, you know, as time,
You said the barn.
yeah, the barn.
All right. Grind till we shine.
Grind Till We
All
Shine.
right. All right. That's what's up.
Is that what they called the recording
Yeah, that's
studio?
their group. That was their group
No, but they recorded in an actual barn?
in the barn.
All right.
So the
Okay.
chickens and cows had the ad-libs and
No,
shit.
No,
no,
no.
more like
Let's
more
go,
like,
let's go,
more
let's
like
go.
your granny barn. She keep everything in there.
Right. Right.
Oh,
Like a
gotcha,
storage, you would call it a
I'm
storage,
with
but it's a
Right,
barn.
right,
Yeah, we
gotcha.
call it a barn. So they been recording in there, and my mind always had like that. I was like, man, I said, man, I want to do that. Like,
Yeah.
but them boy ain't never let me get in the studio with them.
They were older.
Yeah, they been older than me, like a
Okay.
few years older, but they ain't been trying to have it.
Yeah.
But me and my little cousin, grandmama had a computer, and when I actually get the chance to, I had downloaded the program. You know, this was like 09, the ending of 09. I downloaded the program, been like Mixx. I downloaded it. I downloaded in this beat by Low Flip, Ain't Playing. That beat, that's the first beat I ever did. That first beat. And I had fuck around to find a computer mic around the house. And I took the computer mic, hook it up. I didn't know what to do. I clicking. I press record and that shit, I record my voice. And shit. After that, I started going into that shit. I used to just do choruses. And then I ended up start hanging out more in UG with my peoples. Like I've been going to school. I always going to school out there, but I started hanging out with them boys more. So I ended up letting them boy hear one of my hooks that I did. And
UG will we beat?
I had a hook.
They called it beat.
And that's the hook that I had let them hear. We been playing football one day after school.
Yeah. And you was
And I let
shining
them
on that
boy,
hook.
they heard it.
Yeah.
And them boy was like, oh shit, man. Like,
And that been
we gonna
like
get
the-
on this shit. I
that
let
been
them boy
the
hear
end
that
of
shit.
what? That been like the end of December, innit?
Yeah, but that been some years after now. It's been like
Like 2010, probably.
2010.
Okay.
The next
okay.
year.
Okay.
So 09 went into 10. So like during that summertime, we ended up letting them boy hear it, and once they heard it, shit, we ended up linking up. Them boys started making a group. They had to make a group. Had like, I don't even know how much people. I don't even know.
That jump was funny because like I had the state of mind of making the group, and like I had called it PMS. So like it been people making soldiers, but PMS, like my cousin had been tripping because like PMS is
You talking about that monthly, bro. That's what I was thinking. PMS, but shit. Let me see
like,
what
I think that's when
with
the boy on their period and shit, right?
Yeah.
Nah, we're not rolling with that.
So how did you deal with a lot of them? They showing y'all support? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah,
with
we
that?
still link with our people. Yeah, of course.
Ain't nothing gonna
Ain't
never change. That's family, you feel me? So like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know that, but that's that way to get back at like what I've been saying about P. Even like, you know, everybody ain't got the same passion. Everybody ain't got the same outlook on grinding for music and shit. So like, when it came down to it, me and Stacks, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, if it ain't been for him, like, we wouldn't be making certain moves. Like, I always had the thoughts. Like, I've been the one with the thoughts. Like, I ain't the one who created the Twitter, the Facebook, and you know, Instagram and stuff like that. But this the brains, bro.
No, I like that. I like that. What you just did. I
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, like, I just might grind for it, and I like, man, listen, I feel like it's impossible, but like, I don't know if everybody feel that way. I been like, man, listen, like, just like how they been a Martin Luther King or whatever. It gotta start some way, and somebody gotta start doing it, and somebody gotta start believing in you.
Facts.
So that's the same mind frame, and I've been like, man, like if you listen to Certainly at the beginning,
Right.
that's skit. Like I asked him at his house, in his yard, I've been like, hey man, like you really
You
down
down?
for it? Like
You down,
man,
down?
let's do it for real.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
trying to really do it, put money behind it. I've been like, man, I down. I've been like,
We had a cookie jar.
we had all that.
A savings.
Yeah, like just to go in the studio.
That's fucking awesome. I like to hear that, man.
And like, what?
That
how old
shows,
you been?
that
You been
shows,
about-
man. Real shit.
I was
about fucking
17, 18 on this. No, it's about 17, 18 a little
Yeah,
bit.
well,
Like, well, you
well,
a little younger than
younger.
me, but
2010?
no, that's about 11. That's
Yeah,
about
about
2011?
2010. I've been about 16.
Yeah,
Okay.
but even more like 11-ish, I think, right? About 11-ish. More into when we
Yeah,
were
more-
recording.
yeah,
So, like, we
yeah.
already done recorded, but we trying to go into the real studio now. So,
Right.
like, 11, 12, we trying to go
Right.
really record.
And like, I talking about, I used to cut grass trying to put
I hear you.
money up inside the thing, man. And shit, I like to go off of like loyalty. So like anybody who was to put the money inside the cookie jar, I always make sure I write down how much them boy put down. You know, it's been like we've been doing our own banking.
Accountability.
Yeah.
Seth was talking about that today.
Yeah, so like we been trying to actually like make some moves, man. Like I talking about trying to save up money to get a camera, studio, shit, what else? The little shirt printers and stuff. Like
Yeah,
you know, we been trying to actually put in work, like to try to grind. And like talking about we young, man, we young with the state of mind of that. And like you know, we the generation of that really actually come up with computers in the beginning. And now, like, if you look at the generation ahead, or I mean, who under us, them boys like way advanced.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yeah, 100%. Because they're absorbing a lot more information than we were when we were young.
Right.
All right, let me ask y'all, what was the first song that y'all recorded and y'all said this gonna make the album, Money Mixx Squad, the album?
Crank Up. That's the
Crank
first. Yeah.
He knew ours, Stacks knew.
Crank Up. We did Crank Up.
What happened? You remembered it, so it was
like,
something that happened.
I had to tell my dog, I said, man, like, cause all that turn up been up around that time, so we've been like, that's been in 14 now. It's 2014.
All right.
But the thought been like early that year. So like, I've been like, man, everybody saying turn up, man. Let's see, Crank Up.
Oh yeah.
And then we ain't even had no studio. We been down out of the studio. We ain't had nothing to record. The studio dude been down with his shit or whatever.
Word.
So we had the thought. We had ended up getting a beat. He ended up getting a beat from a shout out City P, man. City P. He ended up making a beat for us from scratch, and he had come up with the chorus. He been like, damn man, I got that crank out. He had
Word.
make the chorus, and that
Right then and there.
Right then, well, not right then. They,
Okay.
and that's how that crank up come.
That Crank Up. And you was like, and did you build the album? Did the plan for the album come with that song?
I can tell you right now.
Tell
So
me.
like, so after Crank Up, like during that time of that, we been like, man, listen, man, let's do something major, man. Like, how about we do this? We gonna go to like all the hardest producers out here, get like 2 beats from them boys, and then just make a whole album with nothing but straight Charleston, like Charleston all around the area.
That's
Like if you look at the album,
that's real.
we ain't got nothing but all the names that's heavy.
Yeah.
Take the time and spend the money to actually buy beats from them. Each one of them could tell you we came in there and sit down with them and they made a beat for us.
Organically.
From scratch.
Organically. You didn't get the beat that he tried to sell Paco.
Well, like a couple of them might have been like that, but
Okay.
each one of them then they make a beat from scratch.
The
Talk
only
about
beat that we get like that, and I think that was TNT beat in it. That family.
Well, no, family from Brown Law.
Well, if it didn't work out, we don't want to give them boy no shine.
Word.
Yeah, but it been one beat from BB Slim, that one beat he had get us, and then the intro, Fully P made that, but that been already made, but we heard it and we been like, yeah, that's gonna be the intro, and everything else been from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything else been from scratch.
That's what's up. So Crank Up was the first one that y'all was
Crank Up
like,
is the first one.
this Money Mixx worthy.
That's what made it. We been pushing that. We had that on Z93.
Z93.
Like back in 2015, we had that on the, like when DJ Cash used to still do the Sunday nights.
Yeah.
So like
Word.
we've been ahead. We've been a little bit ahead a little bit.
That's what's up. That's what's
we even did State, man, South Carolina State.
Oh yeah. But we had grind for that, but we had to sell like tickets and stuff, man. What that shit was called?
Show up and show out.
Yeah, show up and show out.
Show up and show out.
Show up and show
Performance at State.
At State.
Yeah,
college.
That's dope, man.
That jump been dope, man.
How was the crowd?
The crowd been nice, man.
I feel like it was good. That been our first performance because we had did like 2 open mics right before the time of it.
Yeah.
Just to get some practice.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know what I'm saying, we just gone up there and did our thing, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been nervous because like that been like the first biggest crowd that I ever see. And like we had did like one performance when we was young at Place in the Woods. And that one Slim Bobby them boy used to be all over the radio with that joint. Like what channel? I think it was
92.5 the box. That was the box used to be 92.5 with Flu Season in them used to be up on it. They used to broadcast from Place in the Woods live.
Well, you said that you were nervous on it. Did you learn anything on that? Did you did you level up from it?
Yeah,
man. You did it.
You gotta jump your nuts.
Talk
like
about it, man.
you gotta just don't care. Like, I mean, you know, when you get down to it, you gotta just go ahead and just rap. Like if that's something that you actually want to do and you actually putting all this work in, you gotta do it. And the only way how you gonna do it is by just grabbing that mic and you know putting your heart in it. And
Our second performance, matter of fact, remember the second performance? That's when we really had turned out.
After our second performance, though, we were turning out.
Murder Beach Club, Pure.
That's dope. That's
we
that's
did
dope
that,
right there already.
that been
That
the
already
one, man.
sounds
Because
dope.
we had what to do. Like, we had knew what
Yeah.
to do this time. He was like, hey, listen, turn the mic down. Like, because we ain't get no sound check. He just let us go up and he was like, turn the mic down someday.
Some
Because
people
then,
shit been scratchy as hell.
Yeah.
And like,
before
I
we
hate
don't go
that.
over the key, we like, hey, turn the mic down. And we just gonna rap and they gonna hear the song in a little bit of our voice. But they gonna know it's us.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's what we did.
So how was the energy up there?
Man, that been the best performance we ever
best
had.
performance
Man. I ain't
we
gonna
ever
lie.
had, dog. Like, y'all better go on YouTube and see it.
That's the best
Y'all
performance
go
we
on
ever. I
YouTube
think
and
that's
see
the last performance we did.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
last performance we even
Yeah.
did.
And that
But
been
like
back in
everybody
around
been
15.
like, damn, like, bro, who these is? Who these?
Man, you
who
gotta
these is?
follow
Hey, guess
up
what
with
song
that,
we been?
man. You gotta
Certainly-
follow up with that.
Certainly and mix that ass up. Them two songs we did certainly. We open up with
We
certainly.
open up with
Okay.
We've been different.
And
Okay.
plus,
Okay.
we even perform that shit, like, on a different style. Like, you know, everybody go out there and rap and stand up.
Yeah.
Like, we been like,
You gotta have energy.
yeah,
move
like,
around.
we stand up. It's like, basically, we had practice our moves.
We damn sure did.
Okay.
We practice that
You
shit.
rehearse
Like,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we ain't had no stage, and now we've been just at my damn room.
In the backyard.
No, we've been at my road. See, I live on 41 on the script.
Okay.
So, like, we just at my road chilling. Like, nigga, we gonna practice this shit. Then we gonna damn, on this part, we gonna sit down
Right.
and do this shit.
And act
Different.
like we talking to each other. Like,
Word.
like, cause if you listen to the blast verse on there, it's like basically like when me and him write it, he and I writing his part, and I write my part. Next thing you know, like we come together. He rapping his, I be like, dog, guys, this shit go together.
It's crazy. That
I be
shit
like,
crazy as hell. We
hey,
even been together. Like,
word.
I just had write my shit. I be like, bro, I don't know if this shit gonna work. And they said, man, this shit might work. He said, that shit gonna work. He said, all right, spit him. And he come right behind me. I'm like, oh shit.
Word.
And
That shit
so
been
that's
like
how
magic.
you look like we've been talking to each other on the last
Mhm.
verse of certainly. So
That's natural chemistry.
crazy, man.
Natural chemistry. You said it, Seth.
That's
For real.
sweet.
That's a
Y'all moving
perfect.
like a team, but everything that I've heard, man, y'all got everything together, and it's not. You don't have to try to facilitate it. You see how naturally it's coming to you.
Yeah.
We structure songs though. Like we don't just go in the studio and just make a song. No, like we actually put time into it.
Yeah.
Like,
For real.
Who's the hook man?
I ain't gonna lie, I
This
man.
this the hook man. But I mean, I got a couple little hitters out there on them hooks now. Like
Yeah.
a couple songs. I've been like, hey, what you think about this? You're like, damn, bro, that shit hard. Like,
Yeah.
Word.
Where
He
well,
done come to me plenty time, like with like certain hooks, and I'd be like, man, let's just, you know, swag him up a little differently or something, and like, but my dog, like I told him like he got the most of the something that you could feel like something for like a song for more of the heart, something you could feel from the ground.
Yeah,
I like
And
to
a
do
lot of that come
all
off
that
of,
shit.
A lot of that come off of like what I come up through. Like, you know, I ain't no daddy in the house, just my mom. So like I ain't never had no what to rap about. Like, you know, I couldn't rap about no flashy. I want to rap about like my life. And at first I ain't never been comfortable with like telling my life. But then I
Why's
start
that?
I know it just ain't never been the type of thing that I feel like I want to tell nobody about,
Right,
like what
you
going
want
on in my
everybody
house
up in
and
your
shit.
business.
But
for
you know-
security reasons, though.
Yeah, that too.
you know what it start doing though, like as I make music, as I like write my music, like those type of songs that I feel, what it did was it's basically I write my story on my life, and it's like it kind of like take it out of me, put it in the song, and then the song motivate me like, oh, I've been through that too. But it's me. But it motivate me to like, bro, I've been through that too, man. Like, you can overcome that.
Word.
Bro, you
It's
know, I
crazy.
try to do the same thing with my podcast, dog. And I think my listeners find a likelihood, like we're A-alikes, you know what I mean? Like I don't think my podcast for everybody. I think there's people who would agree or perhaps disagree, but they're likely to me, you know?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they can relate. They're relatable, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah,
feel
man.
that.
So I feel that, man. I feel that.
Damn, like the person who inspired me, dog, on some real shit, been Boosie.
Yeah.
Like Boosie, you know how Boosie is. Boosie's tell like a lot of stories.
Yeah.
And, like as me coming up, like you said, a lot of shit I like relate.
Mhm.
So like I've been always like, man, shit, man, we putting out these little, you know, turn out music or wherever it is, and like, you know, like I got a homeboy who freestyles named Irv,
Mhm.
and like, you know, like my dog Nasty.
Mhm.
And I told him he come in and freestyle an hour right now if you want him to. But like
Just off the dome.
off the dome.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about like no mediocre freestyle
Just-
either, bro. Like
just
you
raw.
gonna be like, damn, boy, this
Yeah.
nigga going in. Like
Right.
every time you gonna be like, God damn, nigga, like when you, well, how the hell you think of some shit like that
Word.
and put them words together?
And like I got another homeboy named Kenneth Holmes, man. Like he been on that
The Missing Praise. You
Missing
ever seen the
Praise
Missing
video.
Praise video?
Mm.
All right,
Y'all
like,
would
you on
check
YouTube,
that
check that out too.
All right.
shout out Bam G, he had shoot that shit too.
Okay.
But like, you know, man, with them boy, man, like basically everybody that we rock with, them boy actually give me the push to go with the shit, cause like I had write a verse and like it been like with no beat, it been acapella, and basically I just been telling like a little story, and like it been behind me, it been about who the hell I is and shit like that, and like once them boy had end up liking it and them boy had enjoying that shit, I been like, man, me go ahead and try to do a little more. And like with Boosie, man, like Boosie inspired me with the shit, cause like dog come from the gutter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like we come from the country, but like shit get gutter out there also.
Mm-hmm.
And like people really gonna understand it as we put out more music.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I got a whole lot of ghetto stories to tell, man. Straight up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you know some shit you gotta keep on the loose.
Put it in the music.
Speak on
Put
that.
it in the music, man. Sell it.
Yeah.
Put it in the music and sell it.
So like I feel like real rap is where you at, but like I like to do like a lot of turn up and a lot of swaggy shit, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, that we going for.
That's what's up, man.
Stacks, who was your inspiration coming up?
I would say like really I would say like my mama, like actually supporting like music, like saying like if you really can do them, like if you the only way you're gonna do it is if trying. So that right there I would say my mama like be something that really kept me going into it.
Right. Big up your mom, man. For real though. That's big though. That's really big.
Word.
For real. But out there in Hughie, you know, what is it like? Say like the locals. What do they think of your music? Are they rocking with you like they?
All right, I'm gonna say this. I feel like our crowd would be like our age and up like 30,
Okay.
up in their 30s, because it more like an older type of crowd. Like we ain't no NBA young boy type, you know, killer type thing. So you more like I feel that type music. So
Mature.
yeah. So yeah, they I mean they vibe with it, they rock with it, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we got a lot of little, we got a lot of little support.
So under the cheese, somebody might just be riding by y'all, hear y'all music.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
for real, for real.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What that feel like though?
I mean, he good. I like it though, man. But like, sometimes I don't like. I be on some like, you know. I don't know. I just don't never like it's like you want it, but you like, man. I ain't really.
He talking about
I don't
that
like the
attention.
spotlight. I don't really
Yeah,
like the
attention.
spotlight because I ain't really like the spotlight type of dude. So I always been the type like, yeah, I want you to hear good music, but I don't want all eyes on me.
Right.
It's kind of
But
weird.
it comes with the territory.
I know that.
You ready for this? It's just like you asked Cuzzo, is you down?
Yeah.
You down. You down. So I'm asking you, are you ready? Are you
Yeah,
ready for that?
I'm ready.
Because it's a double-edged sword.
For real.
But I think you're already a grown man. You know, you can handle things.
That's right.
Word. So back to the album, man. Let's talk about North Side, bro. North Side. North Side, the track produced by Twin D, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
How was that, bro? How was recording that one?
That was the last song we did.
Word.
Yeah.
That shit supposed to be like some more. It supposed to be like a drug song, honestly.
How?
Like I don't know, man. We had just need something for like smokers.
But give it what's in the song. I mean, I've heard the song plenty times,
Yeah, sure.
but
Like, all right, basically, like I like old music. So like,
give us the notes to the album. No, the notes to the song. Like if you have footnotes, if you can tell us about the song. You know, you said it
About North Side or just all the
the
church?
North Side.
all
North
right,
Side.
basically, you know, shit, that where we from. But like, besides that, if you take out where we from, basically,
And put where you from.
Put where you from.
You smoking, chilling,
And
vibing.
you riding, And like you put that thing in cruise control on 65, and like you just riding down that road, you chilling, you know, you vibing, cause like if you listen to the beat got a little da 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 da, like that shit be riding. So like I like Pimp C, but like see the crazy shit is I get the Pimp C part, like riding through, you know, all that extra shit, slapping, you know, I get that part from him, but like. The beat supposed to be originally like not a UGK fuck them boy name is. I think it
3 6 Mafia.
Yeah, 3 6 Mafia. It's supposed to be like originally like a 3 6 Mafia type of beat. And like, you know, he kinda take this certain beat. I can't remember what the song name was, but like he fuck around and put that shit together. I tell him, listen, put your own swag in that thing though, you know? Cause we ain't trying to copy nobody. So like once he did that shit, I start hearing that shit. I'm like, boy, this shit sound like some Texas ass shit. This shit slapping. So you know, riding through, and like I always had like wanted to do something for the hood. So like basically, shit, I just put Huge in the shit inside the shit, and the next thing you know, like you just ride with that shit.
That's awesome, dog.
That's just like a whole rundown of the country. That's just country life when you hear that right there. That telling you like that's how we be out there.
Yeah.
For real.
You're riding through.
That's all you can really do.
Yeah, with your smoke.
With your smoke.
See what I'm saying? And then you can roll with it.
It could be anybody. You know what I mean? Riding through.
You could be riding down Rivers Ave and you had that same vibe. Just minus where you from. We just say where we from because we telling you we rapping the song to y'all. So we gonna say where we from. We can't say no Charleston. No, we gonna say where we from in that spot. But yeah, just substitute your spot where you from and drinking and cooling.
That's what's up, man. That's how was working with Twin D?
Man, listen, I gotta say like Twin D is like the only person I can say that I really like how he mix and master a track. Like, I mean, we done been through so much different little studios from here and there.
Yeah.
Like probably like 5 songs on the album wasn't even recorded at Twin, but Twin still mixed it.
He mixed the whole album?
He mixed the whole album.
Wow,
but like 5 songs was not recorded at Twin.
Yeah.
For real.
But
yeah.
You know, Twin D, he got that touch.
The money's worth, right?
Yeah, and like a lot of people would say like a lot of people don't want to spend money.
Fuck out of here.
It's not about the money. It's more about how I feel when I go in there.
You gotta have a passion for that shit,
and I get the project back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't think about the money, especially in the music. Like I want to say this for any up and coming artist. I want to say, if you coming in this music game and you looking about the money that you done put in, and you looking and saying that you know you want something back, you got the wrong mind frame because you can't go in there. This investment. You gotta keep on grinding. Keep on grinding. Don't matter the cost. If you really passionate about your music,
that's right.
Spend that money.
Man,
but don't be dumb now. I'm not gonna say be dumb where you spend it, but if you can gain from it, spend it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's golden, bro. I'm glad you said that, man. Glad you said that shit, bro. Word up, man. Let's get back on the album. Rise Solo.
Rise Solo. Let me give him the rundown.
Yeah.
So like,
go ahead.
Rise Solo. That's Chief on the beat. Chief made the beat. My verse on Rise Solo, that's real. That's a real situation, man. Like, I like Rise Solo. That's like my favorite song on the album.
Okay.
That's a real situation that I went through, man. And like that right there kind of like has shown me, like I've been young and I've been doing stuff and I mean, I say, I've been hustling at the time and I've been like, man, let me fall back. But like that situation made me fall back just to see like a friend that you think is a friend will cross you out and you know you already know it, but you know like actually going through it and seeing it, you know what I'm saying, that really had changed me, really changed my life because like I've been a senior in high school getting all these things now, just selling drugs and shit now, and I've been going down the wrong path. I've really been being a hardhead and
fucking up.
And I had to get right really like after them 2 situations, it was that and then I went the fucking jail for disturbing school, right? Like 2 months later. Then after that, I've been like, man, let me get right. Graduated, going to college, came back home, you know what I'm saying? And then just start pushing the music, really.
Y'all go check that Ride solo out, man. That shit already sound epic, right?
The whole album. Y'all need to check out. Definitely.
Definitely.
And these brothers put their time and their passion in their work, and you recognize it. This is undoubtable. There's definitely a lot of talent with these, man. I always had a good feeling about it, especially since the first party we ran into each other.
Word.
It's always been good vibes, man. So I love having y'all up in the studio.
Thank
It's
you.
been an awesome conversation so far, bro.
I was just about to say the same
Been
thing.
dope, man.
I met y'all guys because y'all were listening to our podcast.
Yeah.
And y'all showed up to one of our events.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you opened up, you spoke, we spoke, you know, and it built to what it is now, man. And I got nothing to do with your rap career, you know, nothing to do. But I swear to God, I want to see y'all win, man.
Word. Thank you, man.
I
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
that,
real.
man.
Yeah,
I want to
for
see
real.
y'all win, though.
For
Thank
Because
you,
I like
bro.
what y'all
Humble
do, honestly.
dudes, man.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, man. So
Cause
what's next? Let me ask.
Like, far as...
Another album. Y'all dropped the
I'ma
Money
tell you
Mixx Squad is
this. I'ma tell you this.
2017.
I'm gonna say this. Like,
Are y'all
right now,
recording?
at this moment, yeah, we record tracks,
Yeah.
but we don't know if we're gonna put another project out.
Yeah.
I feel like we want to step a little different. We don't want to flood the scene with 100 tracks.
Cause like that's all everybody do. If you take it back to 08 and 09 and shit, like when Gucci them boys used to do that, that been the time to really do it. I feel like it's not the time to actually just fly music out there. Like,
So
don't
what do
get
you
me
think?
wrong.
What sounds better to you?
You got a bolt on your record.
Yeah.
Like,
And we switching the lanes on that. We
Yeah.
switching the lanes on that. Like, we not following the trend.
There you go.
We got the tracks. We got the tracks to put an album out. But why put another album out if we already got an album with
Right.
a lot of tracks on it and we put a lot of time into it?
right.
100%.
And it only been out a year.
Let me say something to that. 100% I agree with you. You're working Money Mixx Squad. You're working Northside right now. You know, you're making the rounds. You
Right.
just was on the radio. I
Right.
agree. Still work Money Mixx Squad. Still work it. But Money Mixx Squad came out in 2017. So what
Right.
I'm saying is, we hearing what y'all planned 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Right,
You know
right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
What are you planning now?
Shit.
Well, you know, we ain't really heavy on the visual, so we got one visual out. So that's why we gonna
Yeah, we trying to build up on our
Content,
visuals.
social
Yeah,
media.
more visuals.
Content.
there you go.
Yeah.
So
We
Okay.
we try to build up on our social medias. We try to build up on our goddamn our vibe with people also. Like, we try to get to know people better, cause like you gotta build a relationship. If you
Yeah,
like,
you wanna
I
build
like
trust.
real relationships. Like, I don't want to just be like, oh, you got this type
Let me
of
see you
shit
this.
going on, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we can't do all that. Like
Yeah.
that shit ain't gonna feel right, cause that might don't feel comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Right.
I be the same way. Word, man. Well, y'all guys, I appreciate y'all time, man. Anything else y'all want to say? Any gems y'all got, or any information y'all want to leave with us or the workaholics, the listeners?
Shit, man, just if you got a passion, dog, always go ahead for it. Go ahead and push, keep riding. Don't never stop, because if you stop, how you gonna know if you ever was gonna make it?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Facts.
And I just want in closing say don't ever forget about the small people, the people that just you be around, and the ones that you see them doing a little something. You gotta focus on them people, cause you might be little and they little. Y'all together gonna get bigger.
Word.
Word. Give your social media handles out so the people can reach y'all out, tell y'all what a good job y'all did on the podcast.
Shit, Money Mixx Squad at gmail.com. Money Mixx Squad, everything, like
Instagram.
Instagram,
Twitter.
everything. Money Mixx Squad.
Word.
Mixed with 2 X's.
I see you stats doing the daily inspirationals.
Yes, yeah,
I'm seeing them.
Yeah, I ain't done them in a minute though, but I'm gonna say like, see that right there? It's just like I tell you, like the song, like people been hitting me up and they been like really liking, like just to hear me speak, and I ain't never been no speaker type of person, but like that kind of like helped me. It helped me when I can speak to somebody. It helped me, so like that helped better my day
Yes.
every day.
Off top, y'all, one of the best podcasts I've done, Coffee and Duchess.
Thank you, man.
We give it up to y'all, man.
No,
Word.
Appreciate
Positive
that, too.
vibes.
Seth, Dash, y'all got anything to say in closing?
Nah, keep up with the daily, like,
I gotta get back.
the daily. I mean, you know, I always tune in. I always see you on there when I be at work.
See, I ain't know nobody. Like, I got a little. See, I got 2 pages. Like my personal Instagram, I used to do it on, but I don't really fool up with the page because we really bulling the.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like sometimes I might slide it to the music page, but I don't know. I need to get back for real.
Yeah, man. Keep at it, man.
Alright.
Yeah, man, definitely big ups to both of y'all boys.
Thank you,
Coming
man.
through, man.
I appreciate
Truly,
that too.
truly, man. Continue to do what you're doing, man. I mean, grind. The radio. Big ups to y'all for the shout out, also though. Truly,
Of course,
big
man.
up,
That's off
big
the
up.
strength. That's off the
Yeah,
strength. Just like
that's
I tell Meg, you know, you gotta start. You gotta start from where you start from
Racist.
to get there. So you can't forget that.
Yeah. True enough, man. But y'all definitely go cop that Money Mixx Squad album.
I knew you'd be mad at me before it closes up, but I want to ask y'all one thing real fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
no, talk.
But, yeah, but
Where y'all see yourself at in 5 years?
who's first?
2 years. 2 years. Nigga.
Somebody
Anyone
else go first.
Anyone of y'all can go for. Where you,
All right, I'll go first.
Uh,
All right, Seth, go ahead.
In 5 years, well, I'm not even gonna get into that. In 5 years, I see myself basically doing the same thing in the background, but in the same field, events, other plans of endeavors. I got other business endeavors that I want to do, but I mean, definitely majorly involved with Do Work Media, and man, I just got other plans. I just can't reveal that though.
Alright, I got
I can tell you, I just can't reveal that. Not to.
But you have a plan.
I give it up
Oh,
for him.
definitely.
He's telling the truth. Yeah.
Definitely.
You believe the work that y'all putting in right now? I say 2 years. Like I look at 2 years as long term. You think that y'all might be doing way better than where y'all at now?
Good question.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I mean, you got to plant the seeds to reap that harvest.
That's
Right.
That's right.
I know that it's working because
Yeah.
even it took less than a year for me to be in a different. I was in a whole nother place, different situation. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is all part of a 5-year plan that started already.
Word.
So it's interesting that you just put it that way. But like I said, I have plenty of endeavors that will be going under. I'm already heavily invested in a lot right now.
Within a year.
Within a year, yeah.
Word.
Within a year.
And like that's why I saying like, don't get me wrong. Like I like to do shit a little different. Like I look at 2 years would be like a long term type thing. Like 5 years, I feel like that should be long as hell, man.
No, man.
It's not.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't, bro.
I got a lecture at home. 5 go by real fast, bro. 5 will go by real fast. Trust me.
2 years is a day. All right, me in 5 years. In 5 years, I'll be a father. Inshallah. I'll be a millionaire. And money is not even one of my dreams. I'll be a film producer. And I'll be done with a 5-year plan that I have now. You feel me? So I'm on my 3rd year of my 5-year plan now. You feel me? So, boom, boom, boom.
I'm in my second. Yeah.
Right.
I'm in my
Yeah.
second.
Drew Dash.
I'm just gonna continue to turn the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna in life, man. Like truly, dog. Like I'll just say for me, man. I work hard. You know, I got a lot of shit going on, a lot of businesses going on, and you know, I'm just gonna continue to turn up, man. Like every single day is a new opportunity to do something. You know what I mean? Leave my footprint on something, and that's just what I really want to do, man. In any way, shape, or form. However, you know what I mean, whatever it takes, that's where I'm at. But I mean, 5 years, man, like I said, I just want to continue to turn up how things are happening right now, and just getting more involved in the community. Because for one, you know, we got to get back. Also, you know, you got to be active in your community because that's your backbone of anything if you trying to be out here. You know what I mean?
Right.
If y'all know anything, you know, small towns and like Hughie or whatnot, you know everybody and everybody know you. So that's your backing right there. That's your backbone. You got your whole area behind you. You know what I mean? I need that same thing. I need backing from out the community and everything, but I also want to get, you know, the community more involved in different situations. You know what I mean? There's a lot of conversations that need to happen out here in the communities. I don't know. It's a lot.
Yo,
But yeah, man.
I'm glad y'all asked that because I've heard once that a man who fails to plan plans to fail.
Amen.
And on that note, we out. Coffee and Duchess. Peace.
Peace.
Shit.